Bonjour, bonjour. So I've learned my lesson. I'm back on the page where there is at least a little more reach, so I have a bit more chances that some of you guys will see this video. And I have turned on the light so I'm not as dark as yesterday. Today is day 3 of my 18 days live video challenge, and today we have one of my favorite quotes ever to discuss. If you aren't getting the results that you want, there is something you don't know. The quote is by Harv Eker. And I love this quote for 2 reasons. First, because very often we think we know the cause of a problem, but we still aren't able to fix it. And when that happens, it's really, really frustrating. But fortunately, this quote is here and it reminds us that there is something else going on which we don't know. For example, if you want to learn French and it's not happening, there is something you don't know. Ask yourself, why don't you speak French already? Yeah, why? If you're like me, if you're a regular human, like me and you, I hope, you will do one of 2 things. Either you'll come up with an excuse. Oh, I don't have time, I'm too busy, I don't have the right environment, I have children, whatever. Basically, you'll blame it on someone else or something else. Or, even worse, you'll blame it on yourself and you'll beat yourself up. Like, oh, I just don't have what it takes, I'm just a procrastinator, I'm just not, like, there's something wrong with me. Short story, I am not good enough. And you don't want that. None of that helps in any way. But thanks to this quote, we know that these are just never the real reasons. They're only excuses or things that our brain comes up with, but it's not the real reasons. The real reason is something we don't know. And I find this really helpful because at least with this information, with just the information that there is something we don't know, we can start looking for a solution rather than blaming it on either ourselves or someone else. So that's the first reason why I love this quote. The second reason why I love this quote is because I find it really soothing. I know it's really, really weird to think of Harv Eker as a soothing person. I mean, come on, he organizes these seminars where he makes you point the, he gives you an arrow, and it makes you point the arrow to your neck and break it by moving forward. It's pretty scary, especially when you do it in a room with 300 people. I did it. I can say everybody was scared, but in the end nobody was injured, so that was all fine. Anyway, I told you this story to say that Harv Eker is not your nanny, is not into the, oh, it's all right, don't worry kind of self-development. It's more like the hardcore, tough self-development kind. Nonetheless, I find this quote very soothing. If you are not getting the results that you want, there is something you don't know. If you want something and you're not getting it, chances are you're already not feeling great about it. But if you beat yourself up, you're making it worse. So if you're not having the results that you want, it only means that there's something you don't know. Don't beat yourself up. Instead, look for the solution. Regarding learning French, most people go at it completely wrong. Most people go at it in a very, very inefficient manner. It's really not your fault if you're not having the results that you don't... Sorry, if you're not having the results that you want. It's really not. You're just having wrong information, basically. I'm trying really hard to correct the wrong information out there, but it takes a little while until I reach everybody. By the way, thank you for sharing this video and sharing my live class. That's really cool. It helps finding more people to tell that, hey, there is something you don't know. It's not your fault. It's really not. And in fact, there could even be several things that you don't know in the case of learning French. How about 3 things? 3? Yeah. I have isolated 3 keys that can... Sorry, I'm trying to look at you and read my notes at the same time. It's difficult. I've isolated 3 keys that can cause you to go from 0 progress to really rocket fast progress in learning French. It's only 3 things that if you know about them and you follow them and you use them, you can start making progress really, really fast. And I'm really looking forward to sharing these keys with you. It's going to be a little bit longer than those 5 minutes Facebook Live videos. In fact, it's going to be a full 1 hour live class, and it is on Thursday. It's going to be at 7 p.m. for me, that's Central European time, which is 6 p.m. in the UK, and 1 p.m. in New York, and 10 a.m. on the West Coast. Anyway, you will find all the information on the page. You have the link in the description. It's frenchfluency.net/formula. If you haven't signed up yet for this live class, hey Delight, if you haven't signed up yet, please go there and click the button to sign up. I will be really happy to have you all in the live class. It's next Thursday on the 23rd of August. And please invite your friends, because this information really needs to be spread far and wide. There is just way too much disinformation about learning languages and learning French out there. I am telling you, if you aren't getting the results you want, there is something you don't know. And I will be really happy to help you with finding out what that is. So it's gonna be on Thursday. You have the link. I'm really, really looking forward. And this was day 3 of my 18-day challenge, and I will be back tomorrow. Have a good day.